Hey there, this is JR. Today I decided to put together, I don't know, some kind of maybe Mojo Insider or Mojo Review or something where I'd like to start taking just some of our themes that get uploaded and actually do kind of like an insider review on actually, once you download these, what's inside the folder, what does the options panel look like, really how does this theme function with a new install or an install that has several posts, what happens. So today I actually picked a theme called Editor, which we're looking at right here, and it's a responsive magazine theme. And for those of you that are maybe not familiar with what responsive means, if you look at this thumbnail here, as you resize a browser or if it's getting pulled up on an iPad or an iPhone, it's going to respond to that size. And so you can see right here as it moves from a monitor to an iPad to an iPhone, everything tries to kind of shifts to that. So anyway, real quick, one thing I'd like to touch on is just some of the main features that this theme offers. Some things that maybe are just kind of skimmed across. I think one of the cool things, this is a localized theme, meaning it can work with different languages. Right here, English, German, and French files are already included. It has a lot of widgetized areas, so you can kind of control really a lot of the sections. So if you are writing, if you're buying a magazine theme, you want to probably be able to control a lot of the widgetized areas, and so this theme really gives you a lot of control for that. One of the cool things within the shortcodes is they actually are using, you can create icons, and they're using the font awesome icons, which it's actually a font. And so it's created like 220 icons. So all this kind of stuff is just really small details, but I think it's really neat that they included it in all of this theme. So yeah, what I'm going to do is act like I just bought this theme. I'm going to go into my Mojo account, my downloads, and I'm going to download this, which I've done over here. And the very first thing that you need to do with any theme on Mojo is you need to make sure to unzip the theme, because you cannot just upload this theme into the back end of your WordPress, because it won't work. You need to unzip it and look inside and look at all the files. So this theme includes the actual theme, which is Editor right here. So if you look inside here, you can see all of the WordPress core files and any custom files they've created. They also include the licensing, of course, PSDs, a nice little README to kind of just quickly explain what version they're on, how to get in touch with them. So really, really thorough stuff here. And then the other neat thing that these guys do, this seller, is they actually have really nice documentation where they've created their own site where you land on this theme documentation, what version you're on, when was it last modified. Again, really thorough stuff. And so they go through the installation and setting things up and how do the menus work. And so again, I think you could feel really confident buying a theme like this. And this is kind of what we do at Mojo. When we review a theme, we don't just focus on does the design look good, and that's it. There's a lot that goes into running it through a theme check to make sure that it works with all the latest functions of WordPress. And of course, making sure there's thorough documentation, so when a buyer gets this, they're not just kind of lost, wondering what to do. And so I thought that was really neat that they did this. So I've set up a test site, and I went to my appearance theme section, and I just used this install tab, and again, I only uploaded the theme file right here, the zip. And so right when I activate it, you'll see the theme's just kind of, it's not set up, of course. You would need to go in and create posts and pages how you want, but by default, it looks good, and I can just kind of come in here and start editing. And if you go through their documentation, they actually walk you through this. So installation, if you want to set up the blog and the homepage, here's a step-by-step guide on how to do that. Make sure you change your permalinks, to work with what you're trying to do. And so they just kind of go through there, but I'm going to quickly brush on some of the nice things it offers. One of them being the theme options panel. I like this one. I feel like they've customized a little bit to be more about the theme. It has nice navigation that looks familiar with this back end. The overall styling looks really nice. And so it's not too intense. I mean, you can upload a logo and update some basic stuff here, but even in the coloring, I mean, you can maybe change the font coloring and the secondary font, but nothing like, there's nothing overkill that's just too overwhelming for a user. Even on the homepage slider, yes, there's some controls in here, but it's really just a click of you just kind of check a box and you're done. This theme also comes with a contact form, which you can set up. You can enable CAPTCHA on it. So again, just really, there's a lot of features built into this that I think could be easily overlooked if you didn't take the time to read what this theme really included. And then lastly, I'm going to go through the widgets. This theme really does come with, so I've got a bunch of widgetized area. I've got a sidebar, a couple of narrow sidebars. If I'm using the full width page template, I can control the sidebar there. And then the footer has a widgetized area, and even at the top, I could throw stuff in. And then over here, you'll see all the editor widgets that it comes with, all the ad space. Basically this is a magazine new style theme, so having ad space to be able to control is awesome. But if I just scroll down here, I mean, it's amazing about how many different widgets that this actually comes with. And lastly, if I go into the pages and I want to create a new page, I've actually even got control of different page templates as well. So I can pull in the archives, I can pull in my contact page, I can do a full width page, a home page. So really nice, just simple, clean stuff that should be included in these premium type themes. And I think this theme did a really good job of kind of putting in a lot of advanced functionality to this theme, but not making it overwhelming for a new user to get in here, especially with this nice documentation that really walks you through what you're doing. And even when you get into the theme in the options panel, they always they just kind of let you know that where you are, what this is, and I think that's nice. Even down here in this other options section under the editor, they have links over to their theme documentation, their support forum, a little quick guide of what to do. So I'm really impressed with this theme, and I wanted to highlight this just so you could kind of get an idea of what the backend looks like, how it installs on a fresh install of the latest version of WordPress. This is 3.4.1. No errors, nothing. So I just wanted to, hopefully this shows, not only the caliber of work that sellers are selling on the marketplace, but also the work that goes into the review process on MOJO. Like I said, we make sure that not only does the design look nice, but we also make sure that the functionality's there. Like this is a responsive WordPress theme. It's localized to work with different languages. It has plenty of widgetized areas. It just looks and works really well. And last but not least, it works. They did a really good job with the theme documentation. So yeah, hopefully you've enjoyed this. I'll probably make some edits to this, and I'd like to keep continuing doing this. So if you have a theme as a seller that you'd like to submit, or if you're watching this review as a buyer and potentially looking at this theme, let me know, or let us know what else you'd like to see in these type of videos. And yeah, just look for the next one. Thanks.